Good morning, everybody. Mike DeLiberto, Mike DTV. It is a Saturday episode, which means not going to a factory, which is always a good day. Wanted to do something a little bit different, just kind of talk about China and life here. People ask about that a lot. People ask, like, what are you doing here? What's life like? I've been here for almost 13 years now. It's really easy to remember my China anniversary. I moved here on October 10th, 2010. So 10-10-10 is my China anniversary. So coming up in a couple of months, it will be my 13th year here, and did not plan it that way. I originally came for a 2-year assignment, and that turned into 3, and then that turned into 4, and then the rest is history. And it's been a hell of an adventure, man. It really has been. 2010, life here was inconvenient. Everything was inconvenient. Buying groceries was inconvenient. You had to elbow people in line to get to a checkout counter. Getting a taxi was inconvenient. Everything, and gradually over time, life here has just become more and more and more convenient. And now it surpasses all other things. I mean, I use the same apps to take taxi cabs, but it's like if I need groceries from Sam's Club, I order and they have them to me in an hour, and it's like, man, I can't even drive to Sam's Club and get back in an hour. But you got these guys on Vespas with a little refrigerator thing on the back, and they come and they run their groceries over to you, and it's convenient. So right now, today, we're in Shenzhen, as you can see by the palm trees behind me, and we're gonna head over to a place called the OCT, the Overseas Chinese Town, kind of an expatriate area, meeting some friends for brunch, and we're gonna see how that goes. My first time there, so let's check it out. All right, we have arrived at the OCT loft, and it's lush greenery here, man. This place is pretty nice. I think I'm going the right way, although everyone's entering over there, but I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna go this way, and we'll see if we can find where we're going. This place is cool, man. It's like in the middle of the woods, but it's a bunch of bars and restaurants. I'm at the home of jazz, the Penny Black Jazz Club. That's not my destination, but looks like a place I want to come back to later. We'll see how long this tipsy episode of Mike DTV can continue. Well, I found it. Hard to find. We're in it's like an old factory building that someone's gone crazy with the graffiti on. I feel like I'm in Wynwood in Miami. It's pretty cool here, but yeah, hard place to find. Got it. See my friends inside. By the way, I'm in love with the menu items here already. We got trashy lamb with a bunch of stuff. If you guys have ever seen the movie The Menu, it's kind of like that, like lamb with something. It sucked. But I walked in and they said, we recommend that you do the free flow from now until 2 p.m. and mimosas that you can have. So this may be the last sober section of the video. The mimosas are doubles, and it's been a good afternoon. Our Tipsy Saturday continues as we're walking after 3 hours of free flow mimosas.
Literally 3 hours.
Literally 3 hours. Anyway, I'm upright, so
almost 4 hours.
Yeah, they're better. Yeah, 11 to 2. All right. And they kind of let us go. They let us go a little longer. Anyway, we're gonna go get a coffee so that we can maintain our upright position, and we continue our Tipsy Saturday at the Georgian Dragon pub that serves cold beer and plays rock and roll. It's a British pub owned by a British guy and a Chinese lady, and an interesting place, but always a crowd, always good music. You can check in, but you can never leave. Many times in the factory, my watch tells me it's too loud. It's also telling me it's too loud here, but let's be honest, it's a much better reason for it to be too loud. Great band playing in the background, some rock and roll. It's the end of the day. We're at the bar. The band's playing Queen. As life goes, this isn't a bad match to another day on back to the hotel, and I am sleeping standing up. I'm exhausted. Luckily, I don't have to get on the train tomorrow until 1:30, so it's gonna be a sleep-in day. Well, needless to say, we had a fun time last night. We basically continued from brunch into an evening at the Georgian Dragon. Georgian Dragon does a great band Saturdays and Sundays, so when you come here, Georgian Dragon is the place to be on Saturday night and Sunday night. Best band in Shenzhen, hands down. It is the morning. I've checked out of the hotel, and now I am waiting for my Uber to take me to the train station. And we are going to be headed to Xiamen. Here's my Uber now. All right, it is Sunday afternoon. We have had our brunch. We are now standing in front of the massive Shenzhen North Railway Station, where we're going to jump on a train from here to Xiamen, about 1,000 miles, about 3 hours. The trains here run 300-ish kilometers per hour, which is quite fast. But oh my gosh, like for short haul, you absolutely in China want to take a train as opposed to an airplane. The last airplane trip I took, I was delayed for 5 hours because of weather. And admittedly, like, okay, if the storms are big enough, it can delay a train too. But like, man, when they say like, okay, we're leaving at 2 p.m., it's like 1:59, that door's closing, it's beeping, and they're just like, all right, we're underway, we're gone. I mean, 99 times out of 100, you can set a clock to these things. And so for short haul trips like this, absolutely the best thing to do. Like, I'd far rather take trains everywhere I go as opposed to airplanes, because planes just, there's constant delays. I mean, air traffic control, China's a topic for a whole other video, but it's not great. So Civil Aviation Authority only has very narrow lanes that they fly in. So one backup just can screw the whole country for 3 days. So we're gonna jump on the train and get underway. It's gonna be awesome. We are here inside Shenzhen North Railway Station. We checked in, and these days that is super easy, because it used to be you had to like buy a ticket, like a paper ticket, like a little window, and it was absolutely mental. Like, everyone was trying to get tickets, people were trying to exchange tickets. You had like 10 windows for 1,000 people trying to do transactions, and nobody would wait in line. It would just be like everybody just mopped the window, and if you could get your $100 bill under the window, then they would service you. I mean, it was like trying to check in at an Italian airport. I can say that during Italian, and you don't wait in line in Italy, and like you check in for a flight at Naples. And but yeah, we checked in now. Now you just go online, go on the app, and you're saying like my passport number is blah blah blah. And then to get on the train, which is going to be right below me, you literally just scan your passport. And once you do that, boom, 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 you're on board, and you're on the way. One of the challenges you run into is that these trains are really long. And so there's usually a gate, you know, one end of the station and the other end of the station. And say like, you know, cars 1 to 8 this way, cars 8 to 16 or 9 to 16 this way. And yeah, it shows poorly. So I'm walking the other side of the train station so that when I get today's train is only 8 cars long. Normally there's 16. And what that means is that I walk clear across the station upstairs to get to the game that would be car 1. And then as I'm coming down the stairs, there's like a megaphone. And it's like, yeah, it's a short train today, so everybody walk backwards. So basically, I could have taken the gate that I was sitting at, and I would have gotten on approximately the same location. But whatever, our train is here. I'm walking up to it now. Let's get on board and get some air conditioning, because it is hot and humid out here right now. And we're on. Exactly on time. Schedule's at 13:51. It's 13:51. We're on the way. We pulled out of the station and just a couple of quick stops and we're shopping. Well, we've made it. Xiamen. It's 5 p.m. Sunday, so hopefully there's a lot of traffic. We're at Xiamen North Station, so we're off the island. We're now to our hotel. Right now we are following the signs on the ground. Let's say Uber this way. Online car request apps. That's what it is. There's a lot of apps. But, yeah, we're gonna go jump in an Uber and get to the hotel. All right, we are here in the hotel room. There's a looks like a wedding going on down there. They've got like a big buffet meal thing going on, but I wasn't invited. Anyway, a couple other colleagues coming in. They're about an hour-ish behind me. So for now, I think it's been a hot, sweaty day at travel. Time to grab a shower, freshen up a bit, maybe a shave. Feels like a shave. And then game face on. Gotta host our colleagues for dinner. Xiamen, if you were not aware, is an island. And we are in the middle of that island right now. I am walking up one of two mountains on this island. Hotel is kind of right down at the foot of this mountain, and I really wanted to go to this great Mexican place for dinner. Tacos. And there were two ways to get to tacos. You can either go all the way around the mountain, which is a bit of a hike, or you can just go straight up and over the top, and when you come down the other side, tacos is right there. So it seemed like a really good idea at the time. You know, it's dropped from 95 was our high temperature today down to 88. And it seemed mild enough when I wasn't standing in the sunshine to think that that was a good idea. And, you know, now it's, you know, I'm so far up, I may as well just keep going and get to tacos on the other side. So hopefully not too much more of a climb. And then we get the downhill towards the restaurant. All right, we've made it beyond the halfway point. We're now over the hill. As you can see, we're going downhill and we are just about in the shade, which is fantastic because it was starting to get really, really hot. But now it's lovely. It is just coming up on 6 p.m. The sun sets in about an hour. We've got about a half hour left to go. About 15 minutes to get off the mountain, another 15 on the street to get to the tacos, and then it's dinner time. All right, we have made it back to the city. We're off the mountain. Tacos are almost here. Just a couple more streets to cross. I'm gonna go pay attention to the traffic lights. We are almost to our destination, but I had to stop at this little lake thing because look at that sunset, man. I don't know if it's coming through on video, but it's just a beautiful evening. It's finally starting to really cool down. Nice breeze. It's pretty solid. So, beautiful end to a beautiful day. You want to laugh about something? Apparently, they have new hours, and they're closed Mondays, and it is Monday. So, we got a 5.3 kilometer hike over a mountain in, but sadly, no tacos for me. So, I guess we'll find the next best thing. I don't exactly know what that is, actually. I was just so set on tacos. I forget other restaurants that I like here. It's really just, it's all about the tacos, so we'll see. All right, well, tacos did not work out. So we're gonna try second choice, Pang Pang Beer Ma, which literally translates to fat beer horse. And anyway, it's a brew pub, so we're gonna head there and I hope that they're open tonight. Let's see. Success. They are open. The ultimate hipster place. It's a former ice factory, and they've repurposed all the machinery into like tables and chairs and whatnot. So we're gonna have some hipster beer and a hipster brew pub. Well, it turns out Fat Beer Horse now has tacos and burritos. So we're gonna give that a shot. It's probably not gonna be as good as tacos, but I just wanted tacos. So I've ordered the tacos and we'll see what happens. The tacos were honestly not bad. They weren't great. You know, you get this situation in China where like people have seen a photo of something, but they've not had the thing, right? So you get like, yeah, the taco was like really close, but like instead of cilantro, they put mint. And you're like, that's kind of a weird flavor for a taco, but like, I'm here for it because I just wanted some tacos and I'm okay. And so they were all right. The spicy salsa was legit spicy, guys. I mean, this was like a tomatillo chili. They did a good job on the salsa. Like, I can't knock the salsa. So we had, it was a couple of grilled shrimp tacos. I was so into them when they arrived, I didn't take a video of them. So here's a photo. But they're pretty good. Other than, I don't really like that like cold cheese on top of my tacos. It's kind of iffy, but like other than that, they were good. So Tacos are good. I've now gotten an ice cold IPA from this hipster brewery, and it's a good night. So I am going to sign off for the evening. Got a couple of calls to make, so can't have too many beers before I jump on the phone with my colleagues. And then tomorrow's a brand new day, more factories, more suppliers, and this weekend of recreation here in China is over. And the next Mike DTV video will be a review of some factory somewhere. So stay tuned. I hope you enjoyed the interlude, a little bit of the behind the scenes life in China, things that I do when I'm not in a factory all day, sweating and building prototypes. And that's it. So have a good evening, morning, whenever you're watching this. Thanks for watching. Take care.